my name is Adam Novak, and now we're talking about Boolean expressions and logic operators in Python. Boolean expressions can hold two possible values, being true or false. The logic operators are the AND, OR, and NOT operators. The AND operator works such that all expressions inside of it must evaluate to true in order for it to be true. The OR operator says that only one expression must evaluate to true in order for it to be true, and the NOT operator simply brings back the inverse. So if we're going to look at the AND operator and we have the two left columns evaluate to what's in the right, we can see that true and true will evaluate to true, true and false will evaluate to false, and false and true will evaluate to false. As you can see, if there's any occurrence of false, it will evaluate to false. Though, if we look at the OR operator, we can see if there's any evaluation of true, this will evaluate to true. The NOT operator, as you can see, will simply bring back the inverse. Here's some examples of control flow using an if, elif, and else statement. The if statement works by using the word if, and whatever is inside here before the word if and the semicolon will be evaluated. If this evaluates to true, we will run whatever is inside the if statement. We can signify what is inside the if statement using indentation. This is the tab. If, however, the if statement evaluates to false, we'll go to the elif statement and we'll check what is inside of that. If what is inside the elif statement evaluates to false, we'll go to the else statement, such that we'll run what is inside the else statement. The else statement does not have anything to evaluate inside of it. It would automatically be run. Although in this case we have an if, elif, and else statement, the elif and else statement are not necessary, only the if statement. If we are only checking two evaluations, however, we'll use an if and else statement. There's no need for an elif statement. Here's some examples of the comparison operators. If we look at the two equal signs, what this does is that we can check if the side on the left is equal to what is written on the right inside the if statement, such that if x is equal to y, this will evaluate to true. If it is not equal to y, it will evaluate to false. The not equal statement is signified by the exclamation mark then the equal sign, such that if x is not equal to y, it'll evaluate to true, and if it is, it'll evaluate to false. The greater than symbol can check if x is greater than y, and the less than can check if x is less than y. We can also use the greater than or equals to operator, or the less than and equals to operator. First, looking at some examples in the console, we can make true and true. This will evaluate to true. True and false will evaluate to false. True or false will evaluate to true. As we remember, using the AND statement, all evaluations must be true in order for it to be true, and the OR statement, only one must evaluate to true in order for it to be true. If we look at false or false and true, in this case we get false, though if we look at false and false or true, we'll get true. So now we're working in the text editor. Let's make x equal to 2, y equal to 4, make if x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 4. We'll run what's inside this evaluation, signified by indentation. We can print first check, just for fun, because it is so fun. Elif x is not equal to 2 and y is equal to 4. Print check 2. Else, in the last occurrence, we'll simply print last. Pushing F5 to run, remembering to save. As you can see, we get first check. This is because x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 4. If we, however, changed x to 4, as you can see when we run this again, we get check 2. This is because x is not equal to 2 and y is equal to 4. Though, if we changed y to 6 and ran this again, as you can see, we get last. That's because neither of these evaluations ended up evaluating to true. If we wanted to, we can put a next elif statement such that x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 6. Print, we win, because we've done well. There we go.